is something if you give it away, give it away, give it away. Love is something if you give it away, you end up having more. We are going to do something a little different this morning during our offering. Instead of asking you for money like we do every week, we are going to give you money.
I also wanted them to really think hard about it, because really it wasn't so much the amount of money or where the money went, it was the process of thinking about what to do with this small/large amount of money.
We are going to pass out envelopes to each of you with different denominations of cash, totaling $5,000.
On February 12th, when Pastor Robin began talking about the reverse offering that she was going to be giving to all of us in the congregation, it really touched my heart, and I know it touched my son's heart, because we both feel like we don't really do enough in our community to help people, because there's just not enough time and there's not enough money.
A lot of people, reported, I never thought that hard about how to spend a small amount of money in my life. And I said, good.
The reverse offering for me was a wonderful opportunity to be able to give back. And I love that about our church, is that we're always challenging people. And I was just so excited to be able to give that money away. And I actually pooled the money with my husband, Jeff, and my dad, Charlie Gray, who's 90 years old. And we had a discussion, and we decided as a family to give the money to the Syrian refugees.
These little points of light that have been flashing all over the place, and it really collectively seems to be making a real difference.
The reverse offering was actually super stressful. I don't think I've ever spent so much time pondering how I'll spend $30. I work with college students, and they were going on a trip to the Kennedy Institute in Boston, and I had a few students who weren't able to afford the admission for the bus to get there, so I decided that I would give them the money.
I had no doubt that that money was going to go to God's glory. No doubt. Because my people know what that means for them, and if it means that for them, it means that for us, because we are the church.
My family and I decided to pool the money together. We had thought about it pretty hard of what we could do creatively, and I found out that I'm not as creative as I think I'd like to be. And I heard some of the great first stories of some of the first people and what they did with theirs, and I was inspired. And so we took our money and I brought it down to the Dominican Republic. And it's a little bit of a tough thing because I did just get back this morning, but we were installing a water filter in a woman's house. And she medically felt that she had had a baby dead inside her for 12 years. This is in a remote area where she would have no medical attention, way out in sugarcane field. And so we took that money and got her to the hospital. And we will be hearing back how she did.